Haha! Right, episode 6. Episode 6 of Blackwood. Not going to do the same usual spiel, but I just want to get on it. I'm so eager to quest, and I'm going to change my guild chat thingy so I don't have loads of things in zone, and I am going to change my visibility to offline so I do not get disturbed. Perfecto. Right, so let's just crack on. We were here last we left, so let's see what we have. I'm going to first of all loot everything. Oh no. Check for some recipes. Nah, not worth it. Not worth the inventory space being taken. Hello, water skin. Okay, I'll take that. Just in case. Oh, there's a barrel there. Hello. Oh, I was alright to take the rice, but everything else is off limits. Okay, that's fine. Hello, alchemy.
Greetings, traveler. If you've come to witness the marvels and mysteries of our troupe, I hope you haven't traveled far. Our performance is postponed indefinitely.
Oh.
On account of drama, ironically enough.
And what seems to be the trouble?
There's a more sinister mischief in Farmers Nook than the sort the House of Reveries trades in. I hear of townsfolk disappearing, only to turn up and act oddly.
Oh.
We only set camp recently, but the locals fear we've somehow caused their plight.
Do you have any idea what's happening here?
None. That farmer Heem-Jas said his sister was among the afflicted, and she died recently.
Oh.
At least he thought she died, but she left no corpse. I must clear
Maybe
the truth's
eaten?
name.
No, because that would be a
With
skeleton.
the locals wary as they are, though, I need help, and I can pay.
Alright, I'll help you get to the bottom of this.
Heem-Jas mentioned that two of his neighbors also had loved ones vanish. Braden DeVoe and Jahooz. Speak with them. They may be more open with a less grandiose traveler.
Oh, you bitch.
You might also speak with Heem-Jas directly, if you wish.
And who are you?
Any other day, I'd claim to be the lost princess of Piandania and regale you with tales of my exploits, but now's not the time for such frivolities. My fellows and I are entertainers from the House of Reveries, here to perform across all of Tamriel.
What is the House of Reveries?
I've been greatly disappointed with how often I've gotten that question since we departed from Summerset. There's not
dear.
a soul in the Isles who hasn't heard of the Manor of Masks and its famed performers. But Tamriel will know it soon enough.
So it's like a theatre.
Theater, conservatory, circus, salon, temple. The House of Reveries wears as many guises as we do.
Oh.
It is the ancestral home of all the performing arts in Summerset. And the world, if you believe some of the sapiarchs.
Ah, so what brings your troop to such a remote little town?
Sleepy little towns like Farmers Nook are the most in need of an escape from the mundane. We came to offer them some mirth and mystery. But it appears we've been upstaged.
Oh.
Well, our troop won't be outdone so easily. We have a reputation to uphold.
So what are you planning to do?
Help, of course. I've devoted my life to liberating people from their troubles, however briefly. And if I can't do that from a stage, then I will take my talents where they are most needed.
This could be dangerous.
I may seem a simple thespian to you, but I have had other roles in this life before I found my calling. While I may not count adventurer among them, I'm certain that I am far better prepared to unravel this mystery than these unfortunate folk.
Ah. Okay. Look at the
Don't do
woofies.
anything or I'll tell the guard.
Rhyme and rhythm. Ah. Woofies. Anyway. Oh, Heem-Jas. Hello.
So, working with the mummers. They may seem strange, but you're safer resting at their camp than at the inn. Not to say Braden runs a poor establishment, mind. There's just strangeness afoot in our little village.
I'm helping Alchemy with your problem. She suggested I hear your story for myself.
Folk have been going missing of late, including my sister, Seal.
Okay.
Never for long, a few days. Just enough to plant a worry before they wander back as if nothing happened. But something did. They come back different. Like everything's unfamiliar.
Maybe they just end up getting a new Appreciation for life. I don't know. So, like, she forgot everything.
Weren't her memory. She could recall details down to where she last left the salt, but acted like she'd never tasted it. She'd bring up things I'd long forgotten as if they'd happened yesterday. Started dredging up old hurts we'd put past us long ago.
Could they have been related to her disappearing?
Can't say. Felt like she wanted to relive the past, good and bad. Don't know what would have brought that on. We lead quiet lives now. Happy lives, I thought. Led, I suppose.
Wonder what could have done that.
She's
Toads?
gone now.
Maybe it's hallucinating
If it was
toads.
even her in the first place.
And what happened to her?
Seal led me to our old swimming hole. Hadn't been there in decades. She dove right in like we did as kids. I looked away before she struck the water. She hit hard. When I screwed up the courage to look, just inky black water. She was gone.
Oh. And that was the last time you saw her?
That's right. Even with that ink in the pool, I could tell her body weren't there. I searched around the swimming hole, too. Nothing. Not so much as a wet footprint or even more of that vile ink, like she'd vanished.
So what sort of things did Seal bring up before she took you to the swimming hole?
A lot from our childhood, mostly. If our parents were around, they were deep in the skooma, so Seal and I had to look out for each other.
Okay.
Not so much anymore. The years have been peaceful here. I suppose we'd grown distant before she vanished.
You drifted apart?
No. Maybe. We'd sit down for meals together and tend the farm together, but there's not much to talk about in Farmers Nook. Another field planted, another day gone by. Was she trying to tell me something? What was she trying to say?
What can you tell me about the time before your sister went missing?
We were all a bit shaken by what happened with Igmund, but things were getting back to normal. Until Seal went out to collect logs and didn't return. I begged the others to help me search for her, but they feared they'd vanish too.
Did you find anything?
Truth is, I didn't make it far myself. I thought I heard things in those woods. Even during the day, it felt like something was watching. When she showed up at the house again, I nearly fainted. I should have been relieved, but I felt haunted.
You think it could have been her ghost?
Can a ghost take your hand? Make a meal? If she slept, I never saw it. I barely slept myself.
What would do that?
The staring was the worst. Felt like she was always
So obviously
watching.
it must be magic
smiling.
based.
When she'd blink, it was like one eye was a hair shy of the other.
Okay.
Gave me chills.
Interesting. Sweets of Sour Company. Woo. There you go, you can read it. Okay. Ideas. What could have done that? Turned them to ink. Made them all ghostly. Look at the chickens! Oh, they're a nice colour too. And they got little black bums and look at the little chicken. That's actually quite cool. Huh. Hi. Don't mind me. Going to the next arrow. Cows. Ooh, pumpkins. What's this? Oh, lettuce. And I'm assuming potatoes for that. Hello. Ah, Jahus.
Ah, careful. You might have scared the mare. Who are you?
It's a beautiful
What do you
mare.
want?
I'm looking into the disappearances and the strange way people are acting when they return.
You've come about Bugtail. I knew someone would, but my neighbors have kept their distance since he returned. I cannot blame them. I scarcely wish to take him back myself, not after Igmund and Seal, but I couldn't bring myself to turn him away.
Are you afraid of Bugtail?
Yes, or rather, I fear I will share his fate. Bugtail rode out to deliver a horse despite my protest. The gelding returned. He did not.
Oh.
Before I would have been the first to go looking, but I dreaded he'd return, like the others. And he did.
Where is he now?
Dead, were gone.
Oh.
For now. Even the horses could tell something was wrong with him. I fought
Horses
with this
have
one's
intuition like
reins
that,
as
though.
he groomed her, but she started and kicked Bugtail. Ink sprayed everywhere.
Oh.
When I cleared my eyes, it was all that remained.
I have some other questions if you're willing to share more.
I do not wish to speak of what has happened here, but I will. How many more will vanish and return to haunt us if no one tries to stop it? What is it you wish to know, stranger?
Who was Bugtail to you?
In the far-off land of Elsewhere, I was taken by sea elf privateers and sold into imperial slavery. Bugtail had been a slave for many years when I arrived. Like many Khajiit after Queen Eurexia invaded Elsewhere. We bonded because we spoke so little.
How did you escape?
You may think me a spinner of tall tales, but I swear I speak no lies. Bugtail and I were languishing under the hot sun, digging new metal for the Imperial Queen,
Made myself bleed.
when a dragon swooped out of the sky and scorched the land. In the chaos, we ran.
You really saw a dragon? I can't believe I'm asking this question. I've killed so many of them, so they are there.
I will never forget the sound of those Eurexian soldiers screaming. Truthfully, I do not know what scared me more. Seeing that giant fire-belching beast, or my quiet friend standing at my door, like a phantom.
Oh. What about Bugtail made you and your horses uneasy?
I would not have suspected anything amiss had I not known of what happened to Igman and Seal. There was nothing sinister in his look or manner. If anything, he regarded me more warmly than he had in years.
Ah.
Normally, he could go days without a word.
Any idea why he was so talkative?
He seemed to want to reminisce about our more adventurous days, before we escaped to Farmers Nook and settled down to raise horses. They were livelier times, but I would not trade them for what I have now.
Seems interesting. They're all basically just all reminiscing on the past, dredging it up. It's like they get like haunted in some way. They're reminded of their haunted past. Maybe they get their minds taken back to the time? Oh, I can go in the house. Oh, let's have a little look. Is there anything in here? Ooh. Oh, let's have a look for some patterns while we're here. Might as well. Cuffed boots, not chuffed boots. Whoops. In the cupboard. Nope. In the cabinet. No. In the bag. No. Upstairs. Let's have a look. They say about this ink, but this ink doesn't seem to be on the floor. I haven't seen any bits of ink on the floor. Just said they'd been there. Hello, guard. I see you. I'm not doing anything untoward. Oh, look. Tail a flick. Breezeborn. Pretty horses. Oh, never walk behind a horse like that. That was the wrong thing for me to do. I could have got booted. I reckon the horses should react like that. They should boot you if you do things like that. That would be so funny. Okay. Oh god, I've got to speak to someone in the inn as well. Ah, okay. Oh, let's get this. Oh, you playing to the woofies. I listen. Waggy bums. Waggy bums. Anyway, let's get on. The Happy Crow. Okay, what do we have in here? Unhappy crows. Oh, coins. Take. Oh, I can just take them. Okay. Cupboard. So is one of them still here at least? One of the harrowed guys still here? I'm going to call them harrowed at the moment because it just makes me think of harrows. But there may be a different term for them. Ah, I'm stuck on that chair. I will speak to you in a moment. Let me just investigate. See if there's any evidence. Don't tell him. Don't say a word. Oh. No evidence. Hello, Braden.
We're out of meat and no hot meals. If those are luxuries to which you're accustomed, you can keep on moving and find another inn.
I'm looking into the disappearance and the strange way people are acting when they return.
What are you, some sort of adventurer?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Yeah, you look the part. Sorry I was short with you.
Thanks.
Since Igmund passed, I've had to work twice as hard and twice as long to run the inn.
So none of them are here
It's
then.
done my manor no favors.
What happened to Igmund?
Damned fool. He wanted to build a bonfire and drink the night away like we used to. Haven't seen Igmund down mead like that since we were barely men. He lost his legs and tumbled into the fire. Nothing but cinders left by the time I doused the blaze.
No remains?
Not so much of a scrap of clothing. Just black, tarry ashes. Never seen anything throw such a thick black smoke. But it didn't smell like you'd expect. Hair and burned flesh. More like old hay or musty linens. It wasn't natural.
I wonder if it's something that I have a kind of vague memory of like something like mythical that used to drag you under the water and things like that. And I suppose maybe dragging you down and things, maybe they made him tarry or whatever, and that's the thing that came back. Maybe they were dead even before they came back. I don't know. I'd like to ask you about what happened before Igmund's death.
I want to know what happened to my brother. Whether he's alive or truly dead. Even if the truth says he really did die in that fire, at least I can put my doubts to rest. What do you wish to know?
I heard Igmund went missing for a little while.
That's right. He'd gone to get supplies from Gideon.
Okay.
What should have been a couple of days turned into more than a week.
Oh.
I'd begun to fear that he'd been robbed and left for dead on the road, but he wandered back into town like nothing had happened.
Did he say what happened?
Said he got lost. As if he hadn't walked that road 1,000 times. I'd have accused him of gambling our money away on toad races, but he had every piece of gold he left with. How do you spend a week lost in the wood and not look worse for wear?
Was there anything else unnatural or unusual about him after he returned?
Like he didn't have a care in the world. He seemed to be enjoying even the usual drudgery. Never thought I'd miss his belly aching over the chores, but it just didn't seem himself.
Did anything unusual occur before Igmund went missing?
No. Things were as they usually are in Farmers Nook. Uneventful. It's exciting times when our little inn sees more than a couple travelers in a month. Ever since Igmund got lost, things have been nothing but trouble.
How so?
2 others disappeared since Igmund, and all 3 were acting strange before they met untimely ends. If that's even what you could call it. No one wanders from the village now. Some folk are sleeping in my inn just to stick close.
Okay.
Ranger, I need to speak with you.
Hello.
So you're the one's been asking questions about the people who've gone missing, then come back wrong?
That's right. Do you know something?
I don't like involving strangers in our affairs, but my daughter's gone. Not the first time, or even the 4th, that Anise has run off, but, well, you've heard what befell the others. I'm worried she's in real danger.
When did you last see Anise?
A few days ago. I punished her for neglecting her chores again. She must have snuck out in the night. I couldn't find hide nor hair of her in the morning. She hasn't been home since. She's a stubborn one. But normally she'd have come back by now.
You're afraid she's vanished like the others?
I just want to know she's all right. I hate asking a stranger to do this, but no one else has the spine to leave the Nook right now. And I can't go traipsing after that rapscallion like I used to.
Okay.
Will you find Anise and bring her back to me?
Where should I start my search for Anise?
Our house is just over there, on the west side of town. There may be something among Anise's things that points to where she ran off to.
Okay.
But my nerves are too frayed to see it. I'm at my wit's end.
What can you tell me about Anise?
She doesn't want to live here in Farmers Nook, I can tell you that. That girl's been trying to get out of here since she was old enough to walk. She's still convinced she's going to travel to Abbas Landing and join some pirate crew.
Anise wants to be a pirate?
It's not like I raised her to embrace a life of piracy. It's those books her father got her when she was young. Filled her head with ridiculous tales of far-off lands, adventures, and riches. I sailed in my younger days. It's not so glamorous.
So, what do you mean?
Sailing is days of rope burns and sunburns. It's being tossed about the cabin while a storm rolls your ship. It's bad food, stale water, and wondering if you'll ever make it home. And that's not the life she's dreaming. Although she won't listen.
Okay. So to the house to the west. Okay, out we go. Is that not like on the coast then? Is it this one? Must be this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. What's that in the field? Hello? Oh, it's a person. Okay. I thought it was an animal. I wanted to go see. Oh, I see a heavy sack. Woo! I got it. You didn't. Wormwood. Oh, nice. Just what I always wanted. Okay. There's a notched butcher knife. Why would I need that? Why would that be a clue? Okay. Fireplace. Earth ashes. Burnt handbill. Okay. That is what I got, isn't it? What is the quest items I got? So yeah, I got a burnt handbill and a notched butcher's knife. Its nice edge has numerous deep chips, as if it were used to strike hard objects, not cut meat. Okay. Ooh, yes, please. I'll take that. See, this is why we check, and I don't know that one either. It's not worth it's worth a bit, but it's worth as little enough for me to just learn it. There you go, done. That's what I was trying to say. I want to learn it. If I get another one, then fine. Oh, rolled up scroll. I was trying to go in the cabinet. Some sort of rocks. Is that a river? Is it 2 rivers and rock? Or is that a road? That could be a road, because that's a bridge over there, so I'm assuming that might be a road. It might be a river and a road. And some rocks. Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. She's here now. Ah, no. Hello, I'm here. Yes, I see a map.
We don't have much, I know. Anise never fails to remind me. Have you found anything that might lead to my daughter?
I found some fragments of a burned note in the fireplace. Was this yours?
That's just some old handbill Anise had been hanging on to. Months old. Some vessel seeking fresh-faced deckhands that's long since pulled up anchor. I pitched it to the hearth after our last argument. Probably why she left, but not where.
Some vessel seeking fresh-faced deckhands. That's just completely baffled my mind. I can't make any sense of that. Your butcher knife has taken some real abuse.
When Anise was little, we couldn't keep her away from it. She'd grab it when we weren't looking and batter the walls and stairs, pretending it was her pirate sword. And drove my husband crazy. I've made do for so long I never bothered to replace it.
And what about this map? I found it under her bed.
What's that doing out? Anise's plan for a fort. My husband built it for her when she was about 6. Oh, it must be a moldering wreck by now. Unless... if she hasn't run off to join that elf circus, she might be there. It was east of here, in the hills.
I'll check it out. Okay, we have a destination. East in the hills. Oh, shit.
Ah, you're off to find this Anise girl then. Tell me what you've learned. I wasn't able to overhear everything. You've been gone for some time. You managed to persuade the locals to share their stories with you, yes? Did their firelight tales share any common themes?
All the victims wanted to reminisce about the past and disappear again after sudden accidents.
Restless phantoms returning to say their last goodbyes before being spirited away once more? This really is beginning to sound like a ghost story. It's all a little too coincidental, don't you think? There has to be a common cause.
Mel Favrod asked me, oh, I hope I said that right, asked me to look for her missing daughter and niece. Have you seen her?
You and Hesef have been our only visitors at the camp. If Annis has only recently gone missing, there may still be a chance for us to find her before she becomes the latest victim in this ghost story. Do you have any leads?
It appears Anise might have ran away to an old play fort in the hills near here.
Seeking out a more comforting time, no doubt. Let's hope she hasn't escaped into the arms of a monster. I'll follow your lead. My expertise in stage combat won't do us much good, but I have a few other talents and tricks up my sleeve.
Let me guess, you're going to stand there with a shield around you and do fuck all like everyone else has done. Okay, but let's head to the fort. Damn you. Can you keep up with a mount? You think you got the legs for it? Most likely. So, bridge. Over the water. Past the house. Over the road. Yep, rocks there, so it must be over here. Oh, that looks like a bit of rocks here. Here? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. I didn't see you. Did you just spawn me? What did you do? Huh? Okay. Did I go the right way? Maybe I should just look at the map, that'd be quicker. Oh, it's further away. Okay, it's miles and miles away. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing a roof. Oh. Not much of a fort, it's more like a marketplace. Footprints!
Footprints coming here and heading somewhere else.
Leowin shipping schedule. Port of Leowin scheduled departures. 3rd week of the first sea, 2E580. The meritorious Ivory Brigade patrol vessel departs at dawn on Sundays for two-week patrol. Due to return 2nd week of Rain's Hand. Stowaway meet pirates, jump ship? Question mark. Floundering Founder, fishing vessel registered to Braxton Emery, departing Midas morning, due to return Fredus of the same week. Boring. So obviously notes that she's made there at the end of it, so she's looking at maybe the ships. Shellback, Blackfin region warship, departing Maundus at noonday tide for Gideon. I bet Hardscales could sail with them. I should reread those chapters. Mary Mermaid, merchant vessel registered to Rangdell Mori, departing pending customs inspection, bound for Anvil on the Gold Coast. Suspected red sail smuggler. This is perfect. If they get held up in port, I should have plenty of time to sneak aboard. It looks like she's going off to the ships.
A list of departures. Annis had a mind to travel.
She did. Battered training sword.
I wonder what adventures this tiny sword has seen.
Oh look, it's like a little ship she's got there. Oh, beautiful.
Seems our pirate raided the pantry before she left. She planned to be gone. I can picture our young heroine, wielding her imagination like a saber and cutting her way through all manner of adventure. I crave adventure and freedom. Play is my only escape. I come here to plan. I fantasize about leaving. Doubt holds me back. I need someone to believe in me. So often I'm alone, but today I have a visitor. Someone I trust. I go with them. I've never been more excited.
Are you trying to get into character? Or is this your special skill that you can maybe feel their minds? What they did?
I believe I have thrust to the heart of the matter. Hear me out.
What was it you were doing there?
Getting into character, you could say.
Yeah.
Preparing for a part is all about understanding my role. How they think, how they feel. Anything and everything about who they are. I have always had a good head for details, and it serves me well as an actress.
What did you learn about Anise then?
She's young, or at least young at heart. She's unhappy with her life, but she feels trapped. She has a dream to follow, but she's too scared to go it alone. Only now she's found help.
And how do you know that?
One place to sleep, yet 2 mugs on the crate, both unfinished. And of course, 2 sets of footprints heading south into the marsh, dancing all the way. The only way forward is to follow in their steps. Shall we dance too?
Let's see what we find in the marsh then.
I don't know who Annie's met out here, but the clues suggest that she wasn't in danger. Yet. We shouldn't dawdle.
Maybe she really is just running away?
That might very well be the case, though I have to wonder why she'd leave her pack behind if she had no intention to return. I don't like meddling in someone's family affairs, but let's confirm she's all right before we jump to any conclusions.
Any idea who she may have met here?
Someone she trusted enough to share a drink with. There's little doubt in my mind that she left with them voluntarily. The question is, was this person really who they appeared to be? We won't know the answer to that until we catch up with them.
I want to see these 2 cups on the crate. Oh, there! I see. They're both unfinished? Doesn't look like unfinished, but definitely looks like it's raining. Okay, into the marsh! Woo! Oh, hang on. Oh. Down here? Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, going the right way. Assuming this thing. What's this?
The tracks lead to this ruin. Did Annie's come here seeking adventure? We should look around.
I would do, but you keep talking. Shut up. Okay, the urn.
Despite the smell, I don't think that's a funerary urn. The ashes are too fresh.
Ashes too fresh. Okay.
There are bits of paper in this brazier, but most of these books are too soggy for tinder.
Okay, so the saga of Captain Wereshark, Volume 3. Several pages before this have been torn out. We'd no sooner reached the surface of the frozen island when the dread words of Prince Vorga echoed through the air above and all around us. It sounded as if the freezing air was itself speaking his words. That is my treasure, mortals, my legacy. You will not steal it away. The great northern winds serve me. Yet as we hurried up the extended landing ramps of the Pale Spirit, hauling our liberated booty, no more Draugr emerged from the sunken barrow to pursue us. With the haste befitting an experienced pirate crew escaping with a hoard of treasure, we made the Wereshark's grand vessel ready to sail. With pirates with longbows ready to defend her, and the belly laden with the liberated treasure of a long-dead Draugr prince, the Pale Spirit unfurled her crimson sails. We left the frozen island and its sunken barrow behind, new snowflakes swirling around us as a northern gale filled out sails. Yet we'd barely escaped the island before the winds failed us. The once churning seas of Skyrim's coast became a placid lake, so still even a learned observer could mistake them for glass. There was no sound, no wind. Even the lapping against the spirit's hull was silent. To those on the grand boat it was like we were frozen in time, but I suspected an even more terrifying fate. Prince Vorga is threatened, had stilled the northern winds. While we could row, such activity was strenuous and slow. It might be days, even weeks before we succeed in rowing to shore, and the Pale Spirit's belly was laden with gold, not provisions. We could not eat gold. Would we starve amidst this placid sea as the cruel, glowing eyes of Prince Vorga observed from inside this sunken tomb? Oh fuck, I am not reading all this, sorry. There's another 4 pages. Well, 2, well no 4. I'm not reading all. You can pause it. if you want to read it. But there you go.
This book is well worn, but hardly old. Given the subject matter, I'd wager it belonged to Annie's. Well, this is troubling.
On Welkin Stone. Right, okay, hi, alchemy.
I believe Annis came here and performed some sort of ritual, and not the sort conjured from an overactive imagination. Whoever she followed here convinced her to make an offering to this place.
What makes you say that?
I'm certain that well-worn adventure book was a dear possession to Annis. She wouldn't have torn pages from it for a lark. She burned them in that brazier with her own blood for some ritual purpose.
Any idea what that could be?
Not yet, but I was a mage of great talent in a past life. If there's any clue relating to what is occurring in Farmers Nook, I'll find it. There's a good chance Annis will return to town, like the others. If she does, confront her about this.
Alright, I'll head back now.
If Annis does return to Farmers Nook, be careful confronting her. The last thing we want is for her to do something drastic and come to harm like those who came before her.
What if the one who led Annis out here alright. What if the one who led Annis out here returns?
Afraid my witty repartee won't be enough to keep me out of trouble? I'm hurt. Trust me when I say I know how to make a dramatic exit when I need to, but if I don't return to town in a short while, assume the worst.
I'm gonna go back to town. Okay. Let's go then. No point griping about it, just get on it. That's what the next bit is. I don't know what I aggroed there, but I'm not even turning back. I'm just gonna get in, get on it, get some quests done.
Anise, everything all right?
Your mother's looked all over for you. Where have you been?
Ugh, I ran away again, alright? Just be glad I came back at all.
Into the Happy Crow. Hi.
What's the big deal? This is the 7th time I tried running away in 3 years. Why are they all gawping at me like they're afraid to blink?
You're not the first person to disappear recently.
Do I know? No, I don't know you. Why do you care? And none of those people disappeared. They went after their dreams. I'm not the only one who has those, you know. Nobody wants to be stuck in Farmers Nook for their whole life.
But they all came back, like you.
They just didn't want anyone to miss them. It's why I'm here now. I didn't want the last time my mom saw me to be after another fight. But they have to let us go sometime.
You make it sound like they're dead.
What? No, it's not like they're buried in a crypt or anything. I'm just trying to say I'm not the only one who felt trapped here. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I don't even know you.
I hate to interrupt, but may we have a word in private?
Sure thing. Hello.
So, that's Anise Favrod. What do you make of her?
I don't have anything to compare her to, but she might know more than she's letting on.
How apropos, considering that little library we found is a shrine to Hermaeus Mora. Though I'm still not sure how the Demon of Knowledge fits into this puzzle of ours. Why would Anise consort with it? Perhaps I should have made an offering of my own?
You're saying Anise was dealing with Daedra?
It certainly looks that way. I didn't find anything relating to the ritual that was performed at that shrine.
Ooh.
But some of those moldy tomes shed a little light on things. The Aelids, who used to live out here, revered Mora as their principal prince.
How does that help us?
The shrine we found was simply one of many ruins. I discovered record of another ruin near to Farmers Nook. If we're dealing with a cult, or some other servants of Mora, it would make the perfect hideaway. What do you say we go check it out?
Could be worth investigating. Let's go.
The ruin I spoke of is north of town, not too far. I'll have a word with the innkeeper and Hesef about keeping Anise occupied while we work, but if you wish to speak with anyone else before we head out, I'll wait here.
Are you that worried about Anise?
We have reason to suspect that Anise is somehow involved in this mystery. Better to assume she is playing the role of the villain until we know more. Even if she's simply another victim of circumstance, it's safer for everyone that she stay put.
Yeah. Oh, God. Speak to her mother. Hello?
She's back. She's safe. Oh, it feels like I've pulled my heart from a vice. Oh, sorry I troubled you with another of Anise's tantrums.
Everything seems normal then? Nothing unusual?
No, nothing. She looks right as rain, and I'd recognize that attitude anywhere. I know what you're driving at. You're saying I should be worried? Well, out with it.
No, God, choices. Okay, your daughter did some kind of ritual out in the marsh. You might want to watch her closely. I'm gonna just be truthful with this one.
Ritual? What nonsense has gotten into the girl's head now? Anise doesn't know the first thing about magic. She's just got an overactive imagination and too much free time. Well, thank you for telling me. I'll mention it when I ground her.
Oh. Okay. Was that the right choice? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. We might have her chase after us now, knowing that we're on her secret. Ooh. That's not really north. That's northwest. But okay. Ooh, is that a chest over here? It is. Hello. Give me some stuff. It'd be nice if I can get a companion, because I can start getting some companion gear as I'm doing stuff. I mean, come on. It's worth a lot of money as well. It's like it could help me out with getting some gold back again after I spent so much on the weekend. Oh, I spent so much on the weekend. Ooh, heavy sack. That stuff was just too tantalizing. I just couldn't help myself. Dragon braziers. Oh, gotta get them. And many, many, many of them, because I would use them aggressively in every build. Okay, wildlife in places, just gonna ignore it. Just follow the trail. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's a
This
book.
looks right.
Oh, she's talking.
Adventures first.
What are you doing back there? Come on, move your ass. Oh. The Saga of Captain Wereshark Volume 2. Okay. No, I want the bag. No, no, I want the bag. No? Can't loot the bag? Ah. Okay. Let's go to Relisil Retreat. Oh, I can't.
Stand back, you swab! You cannot board this vessel until you have satisfied me, the mighty Flicker!
Look out, she's Mighty Flicker? From the saga of Captain Wereshark? That I did not expect.
Has she been making her characters real?
I'm afraid I only have a cursory knowledge of the Captain Wereshark series. I find adventure stories rather shallow for a genre that professes to explore great depths. Try flipping through that book for inspiration. Or improvise.
What about forcing my way through?
While that would make an extraordinary claim for the game of boasts, the mighty flicker there is nothing more than an illusion. The ward upon the door you'll find much stronger.
So how do we break the ward?
We don't. Trying to dispel or break it with force would be an undertaking, if not an impossibility. Unlocking it, however, might simply require you to play the part the Guardian expects you to play. And you have the script on hand.
The script?
No need to be so literal, love. It makes for dull lines. The book used in the ritual at that shrine earlier, the Saga of Captain Wereshark. That should give you some insight into how the Guardian expects you to respond. Convince it that we belong.
Should have read it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, read this. What is this? Once trapped in a sunken barrow, surrounded by a horde of Draugr, and confronted by an ancient undead prince, there were many ways a pirate crew might respond. Mighty Flicker's answer to Prince Vorga's demand was perhaps the most direct. She strode up the skull-strewn dais, offered Prince Vorga a mocking grin, and socked him hard enough to knock his flaming crown right off his head. "To battle!" the Mighty Flicker shouted. "For glory!" The response from the Wereshark's once cowed crew was immediate. With a chorus of hoots and hollers, the pirates forgot their fear of the undead and laid into the surrounding Draugr with clubs, daggers, and fists. Caught completely flat-footed, the damned dead of Skyrim initially got the worst of it. Unfortunately, Draugr, being no longer alive, are more resilient to clubs and knives than the average bandit. Despite the battering our pirates unleashed, Prince Vorga's horde responded in kind. Gam Feathertoes was the first to fall, even his legendary speed insufficient to evade a hail of arrows. He was followed to the grave by two of the painted cannibals we'd rescued from the Isle of Red Mist. The battle soon turned against us, even as Mighty Flicker's great axe split one Draugr after another in twain, and Vimy Lacroix's glowing daggers took eyes, ears, and guts. The Draugr pushed forward, hacking and cackling. Crushed tight in the center of the crew, I raised my own club and prepared for the end. Yet before we could be overrun, the mad mage Neramo unleashed a ring of fire that expanded like a bright orange flower in the morning sun. It burned the nearest Draugr to ash and scattered the rest. "Run, you fools!" Neramo shouted. "To the surface! Bring the treasure!" And bring the treasure we did. Each pirate snatched a handful of whatever they could carry, gold, goblets, candlesticks, all of the precious metal or inlaid with precious jewelries, and fled up the steps down which we'd come. The massive hulking Draugr barred our way, but Hard Scales and his poisoned daggers tore into it in silent rage. As I and the others leapt over the body, the Argonian held the rear guard, but I could see the disappointment on his face. Yet again, a seemingly worthy foe had failed to send him to Siphis. We were almost to the surface when a great shaking filled the dripping halls. It left us stumbling, leading the way as always. Galena Two Scars was the first to spot the danger. The stone door we'd forced open was closing of its own accord. If we found no way to stop it, we'd be trapped in this sunken tomb forever. Yet before the stone door could close, he returned, the captain. One could not fail to recognize his flowing silks, his jaunted crown, and its hoard of colourful feathers. Captain Wereshark now held a bright glowing gem in both hands and shouted words I imagined might be in ancient Nordic. His haunting intonations mimicked those of Prince Vorga. The closing stone door shuddered, then came to a stop. With cheers of relief, the Wereshark crew rushed through the open door, Draugr howling on our heels. Mighty Flicker was the last to emerge, and I saw then she carried Gamma Feathertoes on her broad back. At first I did not understand her intent in risking so much. Gam was dead. But then I remembered what Galena Two Scars always said, the Wereshark's crew is a family, and a family leaves no one behind. Okay, so let's talk to Mighty Flicker.
Ha! Think you can sail with me, wee one? I've felled giants like trees. I've slapped a dragon around until it got down and licked my hand. I've kicked Molag Bal in the arse once, and he begged me to do it again. Ha ha! Answer me this. Why do we sail?
To find glory in battle? Oh.
And there you have it. What worth is booty if it isn't earned? What is a battle if you don't cut a bloody swath through your enemies? We sail for honor, for glory! Now brace yourself, wee one. You face the Argonian next!
The Argonian? Is the one that wants to go to Siphis?
Will the sea swallow you like so many others?
Hard Scales.
The high seas run deeper than any river,
This is why I read it all.
filled with
Do
the
I remember
blood
it all?
of enemies. A challenge awaits you, sailor. Are you prepared to give our journey your all? Or will you wilt like a mushroom in summer? Tell me, speak true. Why do we sail?
To meet Siphus. I think he's the one
I erect the spine of respect.
that wants to meet Siphus.
I have fought countless monsters alongside the were-shark, yet none has ever bested me in battle, much to my regret. One day, I hope, I will meet that which can kill me. Now, face two scars, and rejoice in Sithis.
Very well. Oh god, it's testing my memory of what if I paid attention to what I read.
It takes to join the Were-Shark's crew? I doubt it. So, you've impressed the big bear and the hard turtle. So what? I walk in the shadow and sleep in the trees. I drink snake venom and piss-honeyed mead. I'm the baddest, sharpest, meanest pirate on the high seas. But I don't sail alone. Why?
Because your crew is your family.
That's right, we're family. Every one of us, from the captain himself to the lowliest swabber of decks, is one big, happy, fierce, terrifying family. No mere crew can hold a candle to us, because we're not a crew, we're blood. Welcome aboard, kin.
Woo, my mind is brilliant. Thanks.
Your performance could have used more verve, but it seems the Guardians aren't judging on enthusiasm. Let's head inside.
Sorry. Well, I know I'm not much of an actor, but I mean, come on! Ooh.
Oriel above. It's Anis and all the others. They appear to be alive. Let's try waking them.
Oh. I want to wake up Bugtail, because he's silent. And he's a Khajiit like me.
Yes, bring Bugtail more sweet rolls.
Oh, so it isn't actually them, it's just an apparition of them or something. Okay, well at least there's that. I was wrong.
Dare ye cross sabers with Red Anise?
Gold. So much gold.
Oh, darling. That's lovely.
Oh, she's having a really good dream.
It's a dream. They're all dreaming.
Yep, okay. I got that much.
This is no normal sleep, but it's oddly benign for a curse. None of these people appear to be in distress. In fact, they seem to be dozing quite serenely. Some of them have been missing for weeks, yet they show no signs of poor health.
True enough. So they're not in any danger.
Not from the spell they're under, no. Though why they were made to sleep and what our mystery stranger intends for them is still very much unknown.
Can we wake them?
I believe so, but I'm not entirely certain we should. Right now, the spell isn't doing any harm, but tampering with it could change that. I'd like to get a better idea how Anis and the others came under this spell before I start striking it through.
And what do you have in mind?
Now that you've rehearsed your role, let's cast you as a pirate in her fantasy.
Woohoo!
See if you can reach Anis within her dream and get her to wake up.
I can try.
When you're ready, place a hand on Anis's forehead and start counting sails.
Am I going into... Ooh. Enter. Oh, it feels like Dragon Age. When you go into the Fade.
The dead have come for us.
Woohoo! I am Everclaw. I am the meanest, nastiest murderer. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, ho, ho. Hello. I will thwart any threat to our ship. Overboard! Meow. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh. Don't you look dodgy. Oh, hello. Can I loot anything? No, it doesn't look like I can loot anything. Okay, so down we go. Down, down, down. No, 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 no. Ah, shambling pirate. You're dead. Oh no, Anise, what's happened? What happened to this? Our family, no! Was it a shambling
If
pirate?
you came to help, you have my thanks. But it's not needed. Looks like Prince Vogger is going down with his ship.
Ooh.
Not that the ship is going down, I mean. It's just... You know what I mean.
This is a dream, Anise. You need to wake up.
What did you... No. I'm Red Anise, the Crimson Shrike, and I'll skewer any swab who says otherwise.
Trust me, none of this is real.
Stow it, sailor. With Prince Vogger dead, we need to find his treasure. Check his cabin, while I search the rest of the hold. This adventure isn't done until we've secured that treasure. Savvy?
I guess I'll look for Prince Varga's treasure. I'm going! Hope I'm doing okay. I'm only like half acting, but I hope I'm doing okay. Now upstairs. Treasure. Oh.
That's it then? Well, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Prince Vogger's treasure was a book. Didn't know old Dead Eyes could read. Well, let's get it back to Captain Wereshark.
PSO.
Maybe it'll help break the curse.
You should look at this book, Anise.
Red Anise to you, Swabby.
Sorry!
Book, this is about Captain
Aye, aye,
Wereshark
Captain.
and Flicka and the others. I don't understand. This is all a story. But where am I? Why aren't I in the book?
We found you dreaming in an alien ruin. You're under a spell. I entered your dream to wake you.
I remember it now. I remember it all. Damn it, Cress. You said I could finally escape and no one would come for me. They wouldn't even know I was gone. That was the deal.
Deal? Did you ask for this?
Cress said that they would make it so I could finally live out my dreams. I could have this life, and they would take my place. I'd finally be free of Farmers Nook, and my mom wouldn't ever need to worry about my life of piracy.
That's not fair to her. You'd both be living a lie.
I know. It was too perfect. I knew it was too perfect. Dreams don't last. That's why they're dreams. Just a few more moments. It was just getting good.
5 more minutes. I sound like a parent.
I just want to celebrate victory with the captain once before this is all over.
Okay.
Maybe steal a kiss before I go.
You mentioned Cress was behind this. Who is that?
Please, I can tell you about Cress when we're back in the ruin. Just leave me with the dream a little longer.
Okay. I'll act with you. Let's go! Take the treasure to the captain! Woo! We won! We did it! Oh shit! I'm being attacked! Ah! Oh no! So right! I killed him! You're safe! Ah! Oh no! More! More swashbucklers! Kill them all! I saved you! She was about to shoot you in the face. Right, okay. Back up. Let me up! Okay. Back out we go. I was excited to go in that dream there. I quite enjoyed that bit.
You're awake! Good. It's been a while since I've worked any magic that didn't involve sleight of hand. Anise is still soundly asleep. Could you not get through to her in the dream?
She wanted to enjoy the dream a little longer. She's part of Captain Wereshark's crew.
So, she stepped right into the story that's inspired her since she was little. That explains the ritual with that book. How better to keep her under the spell than to put her in a prison she wouldn't want to escape. Insidious.
It's not a prison. She made a deal with someone called Krez.
You're telling me this Cress didn't take her place? They traded for it? And not just her, but everyone here. What does Cress have to gain from these bargains? To infiltrate the town? What could a sleepy village offer someone who can create dreams?
What should we do with the dreamers?
The deal they made isn't so harmless as they might have believed. You've seen how frightened the villagers are. How many more need to vanish before Cress has whatever it is they want? They won't like it, but we should wake them and end this farce.
All right.
Here we go. Pray that a rude awakening is the worst they have to suffer.
Da, 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 da,
It's ready. Wake Annis,
Oh.
and the curse will break.
I was going to stand back here and follow and watch it, but I have to be involved. That's pooey. Damn it.
Farewell, Captain.
Did you steal a kiss? Did you manage?
No.
All right.
Oh, hang on.
So,
Promise.
My gold!
My sweet rose!
Sweet rolls.
all right. So we're awake. Dreams shattered. A life of brooms and boredom ahead. Happy now?
I need to know about Cress.
Cress is different. They looked like Bugtail when they approached me, but his clothes were covered in ink and he seemed unwell. They confessed that they weren't who they appeared to be, but they needed my help.
You didn't find that suspicious?
Cress didn't look suspicious to me, just sad, vulnerable. They said they screwed up again, that they couldn't be who they were trying to be. Cress knew I didn't want to stay in Farmers Nook, so they offered to take my place.
Do you know why Cress wanted to trade places?
I think they were running away too, from a life they didn't want to go back to. You know how many times I tried to do that? But I could never just leave my mom behind, alone. I thought we'd all be happy this way.
You think your mother would be happy with a substitute?
Mother? I'm sorry.
If you wanted to be rid of me so bad, you could have sent a fake who did her chores.
Okay. So many to talk to. Oh no, Igmund.
Where are we? Some kind of tomb? Where's my treasure? Last I remember, I was in my treasure room.
You were under a spell. We woke you up.
Wait, so this is real? The dream is gone? My treasure's gone? Why would you do that?
The deal you made with Cress was a mistake. Your brother thinks you're dead.
Why would he think I'm dead? That's not what Cress promised. He said he'd just be me. He even agreed to do my chores. Was that all a bunch of hogwash?
No, Cress did pretend to be you. They just got drunk and fell in a bonfire.
Heck of a way to go. Wait, is Cress dead then? Damn it. I guess there's no hope making another deal.
Well, still.
How could you do this? How could you wake me? Cress said I would live in that dream forever.
What was your dream about?
It was a damned sight better than this. I had a castle, servants, suitors hanging off my every word. I had everything I ever wanted. You don't know what it's like for us, growing up. We had nothing. We still have nothing.
What about your brother, Hesaf?
Hesef? Hesef seems
Hesef.
happy with his plow and his pigs. He's a grown man, and more capable than I am at fending for himself. He doesn't need me anymore. And Cress was supposed to keep him company. We barely speak anymore as it is.
Your brother thinks you're dead. He's grieving for you.
Dead? Oh, Hesef, I never wanted that. I suppose I need to talk to him, like we used to. He deserves that much.
He'd like that. Bugtail.
So delicious, so moist, and rich and warm. So much frosting. This one can just
Such a simple
barely
dream.
still taste them.
What are you talking about?
The sweet rolls. The most delicious, moist, warm, fragrant sweet rolls to ever leave a baker's oven. Bugtail ate them often. Bugtail had them all.
You had a dream about sweet rolls?
Yes. What else would one dream about? Have you never known the ecstasy of sweet moon sugar cream melting upon your tongue? This one has not tasted true sugar since he left elsewhere. He has missed it so.
Poor guy. He's got a sweet tooth and he can't satisfy it. Couldn't you have just gotten sweet rolls without resorting to Daedric pacts?
So he could, if he were satisfied with iced rolls grown stale from weeks on the road. But when one offers the chance to have them at their freshest and most perfect, always and forever, why would Bugtail not take such a bargain?
Can't you like order the ingredients and make them yourself? You came from there. You should have a recipe, surely. Come on, self-sufficiency. Come on. Okay, so what is the actual quest to do? It says speak to her, I think, wasn't it? Optional. Talk to. I don't know. Talk to her.
Much as I love a happy ending, we haven't quite reached the conclusion just yet. You should speak to Anis's mother about the imposter. We mustn't let Cress escape.
Anis was dreaming of being part of Captain Wereshark's crew. Is that why we saw pirates outside?
It could be that the two spells were mingling. That's not something seen often. Or perhaps it's simply that this Cress person was also inspired by Anis's dream.
Why would they choose to become a poor farm girl then?
Why indeed? It's easy to guess what motivated these people to pursue their wildest dreams. But the workings of this
Maybe they got
Cress's
power from people
mind
being in the dream state.
inscrutable. What would you do if you were them? Would you leap at the chance to live a perfect fantasy?
People need me here. Well, as a Dark Brotherhood character, the only thing I really care about people needing me to do is to take life. But, I don't know. I admit it's tempting.
Indeed. We've all had to make choices about what we're willing to risk to attain our desires. Cress's bargain
My hair's
promises
doing my head in.
perfection
Go
without
away.
the sacrifice. Who wouldn't be tempted? Is a life without need or want truly fulfilling? I can't say.
These people seem devastated by being woken from their dreams.
They have a look about them, one I've seen before. It's the look of a skooma addict, sick and desperate on the street, lost without their escape.
Will they recover?
With the help and support of those who love them, one can hope. Ultimately, it will be up to each of them to decide what's most important to them.
Okie dokie, talk to the mother. So much talking.
Oh, thank you for finding my girl. I'd never imagined she'd have gone to such lengths to get away from here. I should have listened sooner.
What are you doing out here?
I followed you. I was glad to see Anis back in town. But I knew deep down that wasn't my girl, and watching her act the part made the worry in my gut so much worse. I had to see for myself.
Where did you leave the imposter?
Back at the Happy Crow. I told Braden he could put whatever she liked on my tab if it kept her occupied. If you wish to find the freeloader, that's where she'll be.
Thanks for the tip. Okay.
We will trust Mile to see these people safely back to town. You and I should find Cress at once.
Yeah, I'm going. I was already on my way before you started talking. You're the one that's delaying me, so shush. Can't you talk and walk at the same time? Come on, move your ass. Or maybe talk and run, because you've got to catch up with this kitty cat. Catch up with my mount? I've got to name my mounts. I think that would be cool. Just name them all. Right now, the important thing is to find Cress.
Hey, you! Have you seen Anis?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You are useless.
Have you seen Anis? She ran off. I knew I shouldn't have let Hesef watch her alone.
Explain what happened.
Mile asked me to keep the girl occupied, so I kept her mug full and listened to her go on about her pirate stories. I was getting famished, so I asked Hesef to watch her while I made a stew. That was the last I saw her, until I heard Hesef calling.
What did he have to say about it?
They were playing cards when she just bolted out of her chair like a snake bit her and ran out the door. He chased her, but Hesef's not much of a runner. Said Anis was headed east, out of town. Miles going to have my hide for this.
I want to have your hide for it. It's alright, the real Anis is with her mother. They're on their way back now.
Hold on, real Anis? Who was it we've been watching this whole time?
An imposter named Cress. Male can explain. I need to catch up to them. Run, kitty cat! Go, go, go! Gotta chase this bumhole down. Do, 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 do. Ugh. Oh. 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 Hello. Sorry. You were hiding behind a tree. In there? Or around the other side? The other side. Okay. Hey, you.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
What is wrong with you?
You're the one I don't know. Why are you here? I didn't run away again, I promise.
I know you're not really a niece, Cress.
Excuse me? You don't even know me. I am a niece. I can prove it. Ask me anything.
We already woke a niece and everyone else.
I'm her twin sister. I can't be a niece anymore. I know. Maybe I could be someone else. What about you? Can I be you?
No, Cress, it's over.
Enough of this charade, Cress. Off with your false face.
What are you? Ah!
Oh, you're so cute! You can be with me! You're cute as you are.
Wait.
Look at you.
Don't hurt me. I didn't do anything. I just gave them what they wanted.
You are definitely a child. I can tell from your voice. Why are you trading places with the people in this town?
I just want to live. Like you. I'm so tired of watching. I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back.
Back where?
To the unbound library of the one who knows. To record what was observed. That is our purpose. To watch your lives and ink the details down. Day in, day out. Always the same. They know it too. The people here. That's why I offered an escape.
Why did you keep making these deals?
I kept getting it wrong. Being a person. Despite all I knew, I kept making mistakes. Bad, painful mistakes I couldn't undo. So I had to try again. And again. Life is hard, but that makes it interesting. Please, let me stay. Don't send me back.
I'll discuss it with my friend.
Yes, please. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I won't cause any more trouble.
Of all the places you could have chosen, why Farmers Nook?
This is where the one who knows sent me. It is what I know. I thought I could live here and no one would treat me any differently. I could finally experience all the things I'd only observed. Friendship, love, family, mead. Mead was good.
Why did your master send you to watch this place?
To know, as they must. Your tiny pupil suggests that is insufficient. The one who knows seeks all knowledge. We observe so that all becomes known. We are the one's eyes, and we are multitudes.
Does that mean you're not alone out here?
Alone. I suppose I am. I had not considered that. I will no longer be a part of the one, but something separate. It's unsettling, but also exciting.
And what will you do if you stay?
I don't know what I'll do without a mortal form, but I'll think of something.
You can't just take on another form?
I need a mortal pack to do anything more than create an illusion. I traded dreams because they are the neighbor of knowledge and within my reach. I don't have much else to offer a mortal in exchange.
So it doesn't have to be dreams?
Correct. The terms are not important, only the bargain matters. If I find someone willing to form a less troublesome pact, then maybe I could stay.
If you don't return, won't someone come looking for you?
The one who knows watches most. The one seeks not to change, but to observe. If the one sees me here, they will know what was once unknown.
What happens if we send you back?
I would return to Apocrypha and resume the catalog of all things until I've exhausted my knowledge, and the one who knows casts me into the world to observe again. That would not be, in mortal terms, for a very long time.
Okay, alchemy.
So, this pitiable creature wants to escape its lot in life too. Even Daedra dared to dream. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't feel some sympathy for its plight.
Well, I do. What do you mean?
When a hopeful becomes a player in the House of Reveries, they cast off their old identity and assume their new role completely. Such a serious commitment attracts only those who most desire an escape from their prior circumstances. I'm no different.
You want to be lenient on them?
Misguided as Cress was, I don't believe they acted in malice. There aren't many stories of compassionate Daedra, but it seems at least some of them might be true. The question is, does this little Daedra's story have to end in tragedy?
You have an alternative?
It may fly in the face of common sense, but I think Cress might have the makings of a fine player. They're a bit unrefined, but taking on a new role seems to come naturally, and they'll never forget their lines. I could sponsor them to the house.
I did think that. I was thinking maybe he could be an actor with you guys. Making a deal with the Daedra rarely leads to anything good. We need to send Cress back to Oblivion, or that sounds like a perfect fit for them. They should join your troop. Let me talk to Cress some more before we come to a decision. I just want to get this chest. I think my mind is made up. Oh, I don't know actually. I'm an evil bugger. But maybe I should leave the Daedra in the real world to cause some trouble. Or maybe I should be arsehole and send it back. But then if I send it back, I'm helping the world.
Has speaking with Cress convinced you, one way or another? I am growing fonder of sponsoring them for the house by the moment, but I'll admit I can be a hopeless romantic at times. What do you think we should do with Cress?
This option seems like it's going to be more of a sympathetic plight. Like being a good person. Whereas this one's more of a screw you. But making a deal with Daedra seems like, you know, the whole really seems anything good seems like a more cautious healer kind of thing. It seems like my healer would be better off doing that option. Oh, fuck it, stay.
I thought so, and my eye for talent is one of the best among the players. By the time Cress presents themselves before the grand...
Do it again, sorry. That sounds like a perfect fit for them. They should join your troop.
I thought so, and my eye for talent is one of the best among the players. By the time Cress presents themselves before the Grand Maestro, I will have transformed them into a master thespian. I'll stake my reputation on it.
I have no doubt.
All's well that ends well, as they say. This certainly wasn't the direction I expected this story to take, but a good mystery always keeps you guessing. You were a grand co-star. If we ever adapt Investigate a Veil for the stage, I'll be sure to call.
Okie dokie.
All right, Cress. I have a deal for you.
You do? Does this mean I can stay?
No, not in Farmers Nook, anyway.
Oh. Does it mean I don't have to go back to the library?
Yes. And you will get to live a great many incredible lives.
I can? What do you need me to do?
Watch and learn. You're going to be my apprentice. Now, let's get you a mask.
Go cause some chaos, little one.
Now, if you're going to be a proper hopeful, I'm going to need you to take a form similar to one of my players. Can you do that?
Oh, yes. With your help, that will be easy. How is it?
You'll have no difficulty with brisk scene changes, certainly. Now, for a name that speaks to your soul, what about Dreamer?
Dreamer. I like that very much.
Where are you going? Where are you going? You're just going to disappear on me now? Or are we going together? What's going to happen here? I have released Dreamer into the world. Da, 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 da. Oh no, I've got aggro. Now! 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 Why me? Why not them? No! Sorry, I got this, fellas. I got this. wait. Where are you going? Are you just going to disappear when I move away? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have followed them then, just let them go. Oh well. Right, off we go. So, okay. Village done. I think that's just the boss. Yeah, that's the boss. So we're going to go and get on with the other quest. At least we got a title for that. Dreamer. Or Crest the Dreamer. Or Dreamer the Crest. Or I don't know. Oh, there's a pathway over here. What's over here? I'm going to follow this road. Because you know what? Why not? Because I am still searching for companions and they may be around these parts. Look at this road. Oh, there's a ruin up here. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was my kitty cat. My little kitty cat. Okay, so ruin. Hello, ruin. What are you? Whelk discovered. Ooh. Hello, Whelk. What the hell are you? Ogre shaman. Whoopsie daisy. Just ran over a shaman. Just casually. Oh, sorry. Oh, heavy sack. Sorry, I'm having that sack. Is there anything here? Oh, there's a... Is that a ward here? I saw this glow purple. Oh, Whelk. Okay. Still going to Blood Run. We're going to have a little exploration of Whelk. See what's in here. I don't know. We may end up getting a quest in here. I don't know, but we'll find out. But this is a ruin where we can actually enter and do things. It's not an alien well. Because usually it's all alien wells. Let's have a little look. There's a beetle down here. Look at that beetle. Okay. Will we find a companion in here? Time will tell. Okay. Oh, Awakened Flame Conjurer. Okay, the Awakened Flame's in here. Okay. Okay. Oh, nearly, nah, blades. Okay. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. Is there anything in here? Other players are in here. Will the quest bring us here later on, I suppose? I'm assuming it must bring us in here later on. For it to have all of this in it, there must be something of interest in this place. Huh. There's urns up there. Can I get to that? Don't think so. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, so this was a dead end, so that's fine. We'll just see what's down here. It's a frog. Nope, it's a crocodile. Haha, funny looking frog. Okay, so nothing here. But a little swimming pool. Okay, okay. Let's have a little look. Oh, hello. Should have stayed in your deadlands. You barely got to breathe the mortal air. I don't know why I've got that tune stuck in my head. It's driving me absolutely potty. Even though you had warning that I was coming because the one saw me, you still got stunned. Yeah. Oh, I heard a horn. Are they all coming to me now? They're gonna come for me? Nothing in here? I must have... they must bring it, you know, bring you here at some point, because this is just empty. The Wake and Flame in here too. I wonder... is one of the final destinations. Oh, there's a door here. Oh, see, I can't go in there. Aw, man. Did I come here for... Oh, I came here for nothing. I'm wasting time. Should have just went to Blood Run Cave, huh? Damn it to oblivion. Come on then, let's get out of here and we'll get to Blood Run Cave. Just seems that we're only doing like one area at a time, managing one little piece each time. Like, we only did one like side quest there before I'm going to have to wind the episode down and do the next one. Cannot use that door right now. Why? Can I not escape? Ah! Bummo! What? I managed to come in here, but I can't escape. I'm trapped! They've got me! No! What the heck? I'm gonna have to travel to someone. What? Why did they let me in here in the first place? Ugh. Okay. Got to escape the non-traditional, well, I'll say non-traditional way, but it's the traditional way actually, but the non-natural way. Balls! Mean this to happen. I'm just gonna have to run north again to the cove. 3 minutes left too. Oh, I'm not too far. Oh, not too far. That's not too bad. I forgot that there was a waste run up there. Okay. All is saved. Don't go too far. I'll go back to the pathway. So we don't... Well, there isn't really a pathway, is there? Oh, that was the pathway, really. Okay, never mind. We're going this way, though. That pathway goes up there a bit more. I wanna... no. I'm gonna go explore that. What is up there? It's a bear. Oh, there's a ruin over here. Some ruins. Oh, statue. Oh, Sky Shard! Oh my god, it's my first Sky Shard. Look at this. Sky Shard here, everybody. If I'd followed the pathway, I may have seen that. Well, I suppose I kind of did follow the pathway, but I didn't see this, so maybe I wouldn't have done. Well, the path's way over here. Don't know. There's a ruins here. Hello? Anyone here? What's this? Oh, Solzan. They're everywhere. There's lots of ruined sort of forts everywhere. What are you? Josoan? Oh. I don't think I'm going to get it from this, but... Mara? Did I just see Mara? Where did I see Mara? Just saw the word Mara. There. There's a Mara here? Solzan! Have you got a prisoner over here? Is this what this is? There's Mara. I can't see anyone called Mara anywhere. I did see that name come up though. I'm sure. Nah. Mara? You in the tower? Are you like a Rapunzel? Oh, it's not coming up anymore. Oh, there! Oh. Oh, it's a bloody deer! I'm thinking it was a person. I'm a fool. Oh, dark. Oh. What's down here? Solzan. Bad people down here. Bad people over here. Just leads to a docks. Okay. Nothing of interest? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Off to the cave. Leave me alone! How can you trap my cat? That's not fair. Okay. On to the cave we go. There's nothing really crazy up there. Just a dock. Blood Run Cave. Is it cave or cove? No, it is cave. Okay. To Blood Run. That's a troll. Huh. Okay, hello. I'm here.
Uncertainty, fear, death. The will of Sithis cannot be ignored.
Hello, Heem-Jas.
You look quite capable. Might I be able to recruit you to help me? This place was once an honorable tomb for fallen members of the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh!
But now it houses
Yes,
a
it was.
perversion of death. The cycle, which devours all, has been corrupted here.
What do you mean?
I belong to the clutch of Niswo.
Niswo.
I came to this place to perform last rites for 3 well-respected shadow scales entombed here. But I was chased out by a necromancer called Tuma Mazath, who seeks to disturb their remains for selfish purposes.
Disturbing their remains?
Yes. When I arrived
A
here,
necromancer, it must
he
be.
had already raised many shadow scale bodies to fight for him. In order to spare the 3 I came to perform last rites upon from this fate, I must destroy their skeletons. Will you help? I can pay you for your services.
I'll help you destroy the remains of the 3 shadow scales.
The remains of these renowned shadow scales deserve the peaceful emptiness of the void. Destruction must pass before creation and change can begin anew. Hurry. We must find the remains inside the cave and destroy them.
Why burn the remains?
While it is true that the souls of these shadow scales returned to the Hist long ago, their remains still deserve peace. Their bones need not become puppets to a madman drunk on power. Burning them is the only way to prevent that.
Why are these shadow scales so important?
They were closer to Sithis than most, each powerful in their own right, buried here to honor their path and life.
Okay.
Which is why I came here to begin with.
Huh.
But when Tuma Mazath disinterred them for his own gain, he dishonored their remains.
And what's the clutch of Niswo?
We have also been called Nothing Speakers. We are a fellowship that honors Sithis and the truths of the Void. We all speak different words, but our purpose follows those lessons. One must first apprentice under a mentor before joining our ranks.
Do all Niswo perform last rites for fallen shadow scales?
Each Niswo is different. I choose to honor Sithis by ensuring that the unavoidable truths, such as fear, death, darkness, and change, are not compromised.
Okay, right. We have now spoken to him. We will go into the cave, and then we will wind the episode down. But we will get straight into the next one, because I really want to get some more done. I'm so disappointed we've not got much further. That farm took up so much time reading those bloody books. But it's just as well I did, because I needed to know what was going on.
Time is a force of change. We should hurry.
So, yes, having done that, that is going to be this episode, as it's now an hour and 34 minutes. And yeah, remember to check the playlist under, well, sorry, the description for the playlist and everything else. And there are other videos as well on YouTube for you to peruse. If you haven't watched, well, I should have maybe said this at the start, but if you haven't watched this one, you might want to watch the other ones, but you probably already watched this one, because here I am at the ending, so that's completely pointless. But there will be other storylines as well in the future, so be sure to look out for them, and obviously, you know, trials, and, you know, veteran sun spires, and not veteran sun spires, but yes, they're trials, but I meant arenas, like veteran Maelstrom Arena. I still haven't got the no death yet. I've only done that. I've only been there 3 times, so we can try it. Give it another good go. But I don't know what's going to be like since all the changes. But that's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be like with the changes. Either way, tune in and all that nonsense. You know, like, subscribe, everything, all that. And I will see you in the next video for episode 7.